The intensity is ramped up, that's for sure.
Yeah, B.A., you can feel that intensity ramping up. And, of course, there's lots of twists and turns this time of year. One night you can be up, and the next night you're down. It's emotionally taxing as well as physically.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. All three shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Thompson. Poole outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Curry. The three is up. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now here's Green. Wiggins outside to the paint. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. Over Poole. And the Clippers miss again. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And it's hammered home by Green.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Here's George. Zubats with a screen on Poole. George finds Zubats. 4-3. And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
And a deep three from Curry. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Wiggins against Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
Now here's Curry doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Thompson. George outside. Pass to Morris. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Now here's Westbrook. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup.
So active to score from a number of spots, but when Westbrook gets to the inside, he can do damage.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
The three from Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Zubats with a screen on Curry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
A nice shot by Zubats.
I just love the ball movement.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Curry. Here's Green, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
No good on that one.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And he sinks the second. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
George against Poole. Outside Curry. Thompson, a screen on George. Here's Poole. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And Poole's shot, sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Over Poole. Rebounded by Green.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Poole against George. Poole, the pass to Thompson. Down low. Now here's Poole. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Zubac. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Now Poole. Green, the pass to Curry. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Zubac with a screen on Thompson. Here's Leonard. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I like to see Leonard's ability to dish the ball off the screen and roll. It's becoming a huge advantage for this team.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Wiggins with it. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's Zubac. From 9 feet out. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by Zubac. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead. Curry passes to Green. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Wiggins. Thompson, a screen on Morris. Wiggins, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Leonard finds George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Now here's Poole. His last outing, he had 20. On the take. Morris against Wiggins. Let's go with a 3. Wiggins with another miss. So it's the Clippers now. A 12-point game. Morris sets a screen. Leonard outside. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's George, coming off a 22-point game against New York.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Curry's shot is off.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Pass to Leonard. George, a screen on Thompson. Back to George. Here's the three. And they recover it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
So active from behind the arc, and he's going to be there all night long. Curry needs just a bit of separation, and he'll let it fire.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Green comes in for Wiggins. Kuminga, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Poole. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Highland. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Batum with a screen on Curry. Pass to Batum. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Highland misses. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. From 9 feet. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Highland. He's watched by Kuminga. Plumlee passes to Powell. Plumlee a screen on Curry. Powell for three. Drills it from deep. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Powell in the post. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Curry finds Green. Looney the screen. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. And no good. And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, right away, we've seen them finding points with solid post play. I mean, they're playing aggressively and fighting for it down there.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Andre Iguodala out there with JaMychal Green. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Here's Highland. A little mid-range shot is up. Rebounded by Green. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Highland. Pass to Batum. Now here's Powell. Batum sets a screen. Three-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Curry. Inside. And the basket by Looney. Looney's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Here's Mann. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Iguodala against Powell. Pass to Mann. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, no good by the Clippers. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now Curry. Outside, DiVincenzo. Shot is up. Outside for Green. Green with a screen on Powell. Back to Green. Pass to Iguodala. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Powell against Iguodala. Powell right side. To the middle. Here's Highland. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Looney the screen. For three, DiVincenzo. Powell pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Batum. Here's Highland. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
With a 9-footer, Curry gets the bucket. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Batum sets a screen. Highland. And too long on the shot. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. To the paint. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Mason Plumlee. All right, Brent, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Poole outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Poole outside. Thompson with it. No good off the back of the rim. Leonard against Thompson. Gordon outside. And here's George. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Green. Looney passes to Poole. Thompson outside. From deep. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Leonard. Zubac's high post. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Clippers keep it alive. Leonard for 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Westbrook against Poole. Thompson outside. Thompson with another miss. The Clippers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Poole against Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Poole. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Zubats drops them both. This Warrior squad is struggling. Poole, the pass to Green. Kuminga down low. George defending. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction. This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Poole with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats. Will it go? Rejected by Westbrook.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
They're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Zubats with a screen on Kuminga. George passes to Leonard. No good on the triple. And the Warriors shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Poole. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Now here's Leonard. 38 points for him last game against New York.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Pass to Poole. Now here's Thompson. Up and over Gordon. Thompson's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Leonard with a screen on Kuminga. Now George. Now Leonard, hounded by Wiggins. Fades back. Leonard can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting just 38% in this quarter. Green against Gordon. And that one's good. Green. Green's got 8 points.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
It's George on the wing. Zubats with a screen on Kuminga. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
That's good from George.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
George hits them both.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Now here's Poole. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Green with a screen on Gordon. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, it's blocked by Green. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Zubats inside, guarded by Poole. Zubats' shot is off.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Kuminga's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gordon with it. Poole picks him up. Gordon can't hit. The Warriors shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Wiggins passes to Poole. Thompson outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Down low. Here's Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Brent, during his first year and a half in the league, Jordan Poole really struggled.
It seems so long ago, but go back to that 2021 G League bubble time and those 22 points a game that Jordan Poole was pouring in. I think that was just such a shot of confidence into Jordan Poole's game, and since then we've just seen a vastly improved, more confident player.
Free throw good. Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
And the Warriors making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Covington, a screen on DiVincenzo. George outside. They get it again. Plumlee. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Plumlee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Poole finds Green. Thompson outside. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. The shot won't fall. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Highland. He has 7. Goes up at the stripe. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
George with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Highland. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Clippers ahead, up by 16. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Los Angeles Clippers. This is a team clicking on all cylinders. Great out of the gates, hitting the gas, not slowing down, all engines go.
Uh-oh, don't get this guy started on cars. That's all we're going to hear.
Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half, and that's a wrap on halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The three from Curry. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 13 now.
And the right guy to finish the job, Curry.
Here's Leonard. He can't get it to go, and Golden State will go the other way with it. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Poole against George. Pulls it from the top of the key. Curry's shot is off. Well, Los Angeles shooting the ball at 48% so far. It's stolen by Curry. To the middle. Here's the break. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Green. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Poole against George. Morris, a screen on Poole. Here's George. Buries the easy one. George has got 11.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Wiggins with a screen on Westbrook. Curry from deep three-point land. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Westbrook gets the bucket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Curry against Westbrook. Left side, Green. Poole outside. Six on the shot clock. Green with a screen on George. From the line, the Clippers grab the miss. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard with a screen on Poole. George passes to Leonard. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Left side, Curry. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Curry inside, skilled at reading the defense and getting into the opening.
And it's good. 2 points. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Leonard. The shot that time not on target. Thompson with some nice D. Outside Curry. Here's Poole. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Westbrook. There's the triple. And the Warriors with another 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Leonard left side. Morris passes to Westbrook. Back to Morris. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Morris has got 8.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
It's Wiggins on the wing, guarded by Morris. Oh, Leonard with the block.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Poole. Here's Curry. He's got 21. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook, that's good.
Could be one of those nights where Russell just absolutely goes nuclear. The defense throwing all kinds of things at him, and he's not slowing down.
Looney. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
It'd be interesting to go back through this film in particular and see if there was an emphasis to get that ball down low, get it in the paint. Tonight, they've done that. It's paid off.
He's off on the first.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Westbrook. And the second free throw is good. Now George. He's got 13. Goes up on the baseline, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Iguodala outside. Inside. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 13 in the second half.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
And the basket by Looney.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it, gets into the middle, and fights for that board.
George outside. Jacks up a three. Looney grabs the miss. And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
Yeah, he plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
Morris, a screen on Iguodala. George for 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Thompson outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's George. That one a little long. Golden State has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Wiggins against Batum. Here's Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, B.A., where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
The shot. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Tries the spin move. From 7, deflected. On the wing man. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
And a little slam dunk from Batum, that'll work.
Powell against Iguodala. Pass to Curry. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Highland. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
DiVincenzo finds Curry. Green, a screen. They double team Curry. For three, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Highland. He's got 7. Here's Powell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in.
Well, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
Curry drives in, and stolen by Covington. To the paint. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 8 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Iguodala on the wing. Looney, a screen on Powell. Iguodala, the pass to Looney. A shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. He's got 11. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. A shot from the mid-range. Here's Plumlee, and he makes it on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. The rebound by Mann. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now here's Powell. 1:43 left in the third. From about 16, it's Powell on the wing. For 3, Covington. Pure from three-point range. Covington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Back to Mann for 3. Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Curry. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Curry's got 18 points in just the second half. Powell outside. Plumlee, a screen on Iguodala. Powell passes to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Plumlee, a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Warriors shooting just about 43% in the third. Now here's DiVincenzo. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Looney. It's Iguodala on the wing. Green with a screen on Powell. Outside for Green. The 3-ball. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That'll be a second foul of the game. .11 seconds left in the third quarter here. Powell with it. Pass to Highland. And here's Gordon from the arc.
DiVincenzo can add so much value because of the way he goes at it defensively.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Poole in at the point. Leonard. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
Back to Poole. The kick out to Wiggins. Clock at 4. Over Leonard. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Kuminga finds Green. Back to Kuminga. Wiggins outside. Down low. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Leonard outside. Inside. Here's Plumlee. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 13.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
To the paint. Looking to get back on track. Leonard can't get it to go.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Back to Wiggins. Over Leonard. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Plumlee passes to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Plumlee a screen. Launches it. Leonard can't get it to go. And the Warriors shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Out to DiVincenzo. Knocks down the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
For Los Angeles, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Leonard outside. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Green. Kuminga, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Kuminga. DiVincenzo against Gordon. Green in the post. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Leonard passes to George. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Now Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assists. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. And the Warriors call time here. right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Warriors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Curry. That one falls. Curry's got 30.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Morris outside. Pass to George. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Here's Thompson. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Thompson, a screen on Westbrook. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
DiVincenzo against George. And the jam by George.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
DiVincenzo, pass to Green. Here's Thompson. Leonard defending. Outside Curry. The 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
George passes to Morris. Yep, count it. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Curry gets the bucket.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Green. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson against George. Pass to DiVincenzo. Five on the clock. And here's Curry for three. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Leonard passes to George. Westbrook with it. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Wiggins with a screen on Westbrook. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 39.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Up top, George. DiVincenzo covering. George against DiVincenzo. With the fadeaway. George, no good. Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. George against DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Poole, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. The Clippers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Poole against George. They double team George. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Over Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. The Warriors trailing. Now Poole.
I see him.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Westbrook against Curry. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Here's Poole. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 45 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And so here are the Clippers. They led the game at one point by 20. Leonard with a screen on Curry. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Thompson. Leonard can't get it to go.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Thompson. Leonard defending. Pass to Westbrook. It's stolen by Curry. Now Thompson to tie it up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Leonard way outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And the Warriors shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. George for 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry against Leonard. Green with a screen on Leonard. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. George passes to Leonard. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee, a screen on Curry. Westbrook. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Over Westbrook. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to George. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Westbrook. Morris, a screen on Curry. Morris outside. No good from three-point range. Timeout called, the Warriors. Outside Curry. Count it!
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the final quarter. There's Plumlee with a three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Stephen, a slow start. Did something feel different for you in the second half?
No, just made some shots. It's really the best explanation I got for you. We got challenged at halftime in terms of getting a little edge around what we were trying to accomplish tonight. It took us a while to really gain momentum in this game.
Well, the adjustments paid off. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.